Controller offline. A controller offline alert is created when the weather track is no longer communicating with the cloud, or the controller becomes disconnected from the HydroPoint server. And being disconnected from the HydroPoint server isn't good because the features you depend on, like the weather for the weather-based irrigation schedule, or the connection to WeatherTrack Mobile or WeatherTrack Central, are key features that are managed by the HydroPoint server. And if you lose the connection, you use the functionality of the central features. And those central management features are necessary when you're managing the system on site. So technically, a controller offline alert means that we've lost the path of communication, but that just means that we don't have any idea what's happening with the controller out in the field. The most common controller offline scenario that I experience is the controller has lost power, and either the circuit breaker has popped, or the fuse has blown, or the controller has become unplugged, but the controller has lost power, and we need to get that controller irrigating again because the entire landscape is at risk. And if your subscription is expired, eventually we'll cut off your communication, and that will cause the controller offline alert. In addition, remember that your WeatherTrack controller is a cellular device and are subject to the same type of communication failures and phase integrity fluctuations that your cellular devices are. So sometimes it's just intermittent communication that causes the controller to drop offline. And sometimes all you have to do to get the controller reconnected is reset the modem to troubleshoot an offline alert when you're at the controller. You want to go to the COM menu and then forward one arrow, and this will be the first screen you want to look at, called Phase Integrity. And here you'll be able to see the strength of your web signal. This is like checking the bars on your cell phone. It tells you the communication signal strength of the controller. Then you want to use your forward arrow button to go to COM 13, where it says GPRS status. And on the bottom line you see the message, press star to reconnect. So we want to hit this star button, and that will reset the modem. And you'll see the controllers reset the GPRS modem and check the internal hardware as well as the communication components like the SIM card, and go through all of the testing of the communication components, eventually ending at online. Once the controller says online, it has reestablished its connection to the HydroPoint server or the WeatherTrack cloud. So if you're troubleshooting a controller offline alert, the first thing to do is try and reset the modem and watch for the controller to come back online. And if you can't get it to come back online, call the HydroPoint customer service team for more support troubleshooting your controller offline alerts.